extra pub here to understand what I'm saying. As I'm here drinking my Guinness Zero, as a non-drinker, I can say that I've been to Ireland. Right, not a clue where I am now. Absolutely not a clue. I'm going to try and find something interesting. I honestly have messed up here. I think I've got off at the wrong stop, because this doesn't look like a city centre, capital city centre. So I feel like I half recognise this bridge from like videos online and stuff, but maybe it's just like there's a million bridges in there, so maybe it just looks similar. It's like when you're in Amsterdam and you just see all these different things. Oh, I recognise that, and you don't. It just looks the exact same. So yeah, I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest. I kind of knew Dublin looked like this, and in fairness, it's not standing out to me. It's like somewhere I'm going to really enjoy. It almost reminds me of the Scandinavian cities that I've been to. Like pretty quiet, and there's like e-bikes about and rivers and stuff. It's alright, but I want to go get some food, get my head straight, and then I don't know. I'll tell you where. Actually, this is a plan. The pub that Conor McGregor has, Black Forge pub, got set fire to yesterday morning. So I might go and have a look. There's a tour guide going on here. Can't be bothered with a tour guide here. There's a Guinness factory, but can't be bothered. You're just looking at containers and stuff, aren't you? But yeah, we'll have a look round. Keep going. Dublin, Ireland. Woo! Always keep thinking I might bump into McGregor or John O'Carroll or someone. Don't know. Arriving in the centre now, and look at these flags. Irish flag, American flag, American flag. I can't tell what that is. Sweden. There was Brazil and I think Germany. Loads of flags. Many flags. But a lot of places in the world are like that. Like you don't really get, if you walk through London or Manchester, you wouldn't see loads of different flags from different places. Now they've got the Wales flag, Spanish flag, Czech, Canadian. Loads of them. No British flag or English flag. No. But here we go. This is the more lively part, my friends. I'll tell you what, it's quite a crazy place, this. It feels a bit, when you get a feeling. I'm slightly on edge, me. I won't lie to you. I mean, it looks, a bit crazy. There's a load of Irish pubs, which obviously there would be. It's the capital of Ireland. And I found an Irish pub in Kharkiv, Ukraine. So, there you go. But yeah, we're gonna keep exploring, my friends. Right, I tell you what, just before I promptly head back out into Dublin to find something to do, the reputation London's got for being slightly out of control and unpredictable and a bit dangerous. This feels 10 times that, and I've been to both cities, obviously. I don't know, I just feel like everyone's thinking, are you about to kick off? Are you about to blow your top? And it's funny. But yeah, I'll head back out and show you. See you later, Bob. Peace out, that guy said. I've not heard that for years. Right, why I said this place isn't lively, I do not know.
Rebel, rebel, evil like the devil. I will show you how to love. Come on, do it.
Loads going on. Just had someone say I look like Sean O'Malley, the UFC guy.
Come on, let's go. Rebel, rebel, evil like the devil. I will show you how to love.
Loads going on. I said it on a TikTok video. It's a really enigmatic place, this. Honestly, I must have got off the bus at the wrong place, because I said, there ain't much going on here, and then there's loads going on. I mean, fair enough, if this band weren't here, I might still be thinking it, but... Sorry. There's a lot of Gaelic speaking going on as well that I can hear. Like people do, obviously, a lot of people speak Gaelic as opposed to English. The signposts are in Gaelic and English, obviously. peasant cart there, going along. There's so many different kinds of people, different types of people, all from different countries, speaking different languages and stuff. Look at the state of this here, look how tall that is. Never knew that was an island, ever. Right, there's loads going on. And in fairness, I wish I'd booked a later flight home because it looks like it's going to get hectic tonight, this. I'm not being funny, that's massive, that, look. I just got a really familiar smell. You know when you get a smell from like when you were younger and you can't remember what it's from or where it's from, but it's like really familiar. Maybe that's just me. I think 21 Pilots like sung a song about that.
See, so you don't allow me. You don't allow.
Police are having a word now. I don't know why you need to kick off, to be honest. Why are they starting on him? That's what I don't get. I didn't see the start of it, I just kind of walked past and it was going on.
I invite people to know a neighbor and not shouting, not argue, asking me a question. When I open my mouth to speak towards the egg, she does not allow me to answer. And she like, I don't answer. How? Wait a minute, woman. Would you allow, please, because all the time people touching me, they don't allow me to say that they're accusing me. I forgive them. This is not my problem. Everyone will be judged based on every word, every action, and intentions of the heart. It's not my problem that you have a problem. And I want to answer the question.
It's all feeling a little bit unpredictable, to be honest. I'm going to kind of evade. There's loads going on. Everyone's staring at me. Probably because I'm in a suit and a big red hat with blonde hair coming out. But you know, when I said it does feel very unpredictable. You know, like London is. It feels a lot more unpredictable than London, I'll tell you that right now. Just walked past someone then. The shop's clearly shut and this guy's like harassing someone, harassing the shopkeeper. Like saying, let me in or something. It's absolutely... Honestly, I've never seen a place like this. It's just... I don't know. I don't know if I kind of would want to live here because it's so crazy, or I think I'm steering clear of this. So all sorts going on. There's a lot of places that seem to be kind of thriving and stuff, but then there's a lot of places shut. If you go down here, like there's loads of businesses, but then that's shut, this one on the end shut. It's a funny one. It's a... I'm just gonna keep exploring and see what I can see. Good to get chatting to someone actually, if I could. But who'd you approach round here? Do you know what I mean? That's nice. Really wish I could have a camera on my head here. Just walking around filming, you know, you can't just film everything, you know. It doesn't come off that well, you know what I mean? You can't kind of look through the camera and interpret what I'm seeing now. But here is a little Irish pub which we might go in because it'll probably be a lot cheaper than the...
You look a show.
You what? Oh, cheers, mate. I hope that picked up on camera. He said you look horrible, or you're horrible, or something. This is what I mean. It's a little bit fiery, this place. But we might go in this Irish bar in a minute. I might go in a different one. This seems like it's getting mad now. This. I'm feeling wary here, me. You know, like I can tell when things are about to. You know, when things just aren't quite stacking up right. When things aren't really. You know, you're thinking this could kick off this, and then that obviously proved it. You're horrible. Cheers, mate. So yeah, I took a diversion, walk this way, and then I'm gonna try and cut back down here. But I don't know. There's people fighting on the streets with no tops on and all sorts. Like, I'm just wary now, I'm sceptical, but I feel like now I'm just like, you've got the city centre and now you're just in like housing accommodation and all that kind of stuff. Let's just keep walking around. Thing is, I don't really know Dublin. Do you know what I mean? I don't, if there was a neighbourhood I could go to, or, you know, that Conor McGregor's bar, by the way, is way out. So I ain't going there because I've got to go back to the airport. This was literally kind of come to Ireland, say you've been, and come back. But that was lively as anything. 2 minutes walk later, and here I am. But you know, when people, you know, when I go to Armenia or Ukraine or Moldova, and I don't feel that level of whoa, what's happening, I do here. Let's walk down here, see what else we can find. I could have got maybe the best footage of this video back there. There was a group of people, probably about 12-15 people, all like just going crazy at the side of the road, and they seemed quite friendly. But I didn't want to film them because I thought, you know, they're going to kick off. Then I thought, do I go and chat to them? But I thought, for the sake of what? Do you know what I mean? I've already kind of had some hostility towards me. I thought, I don't want to invite any more with very unpredictable individuals. So I'm now walking back down this street, back to this bar I said I was going to go to, but I might just carry on, get down towards the river. I think this is the mad part. I think there must be a place where it's like, you know, central London. But I don't know, you know. I'll tell you something. I just asked two lads if they want to be on camera, and they didn't. But they subscribed to my channel anyway, and they were chatting away. And then yeah, there's a lot of Brazilian people here I've seen. There's some street preachers as well, holding up Jesus is King signs and stuff. It is a really, I don't know, I suppose I expected it to be less interesting than it is. It's very interesting. But we're carrying on walking. And we're going to see what we can see here. You can see lots, I'll tell you that.
Comes a fire of angry coal here in Ireland called Down, and as it's up the north, it's the only place in the world you can go up to Down. How about that? It's called the Star of the County Down. One morning in July, down a boring
I'll see you all Guinness, which I reckon is going to taste really nice, to be honest, over here.
She looks so sweet from her two bare feet to the sheen of her nut brown hair. Such a fetching gal, I pinched myself for to see she was really there.
So I thought from Dublin, Ireland.
I can't
believe what I'm seeing, to be honest. Like, everywhere I go, I'm double taking. Honestly, you'd have to come here to understand what I'm saying. As I'm here drinking my Guinness Zero, as a non-drinker, I can say that I've been to Ireland. Right, I can see, in fairness, how... Cheers, man. If you came here on a weekend away, you would mega enjoy it. I've just seen one guy in the full Irish regalia. Looked quite cool, to be fair, but this is... I mean, in fairness, anyone who's been to Ireland's probably like, yeah, well, I've seen this, you know, many times, but... It's like Amsterdam in a way, to be honest. It's alright. How you doing, mate? I'm going home in a minute. Cheers up. Everyone's trying to, you know, hand things out and that. Like this, sorry. But then it kind of stops. You go down one street like that, and now look, it's not as... There's like little things that... I tell you what, there's a lot of Mackies as well. Look, it's about just the third Mackies I've seen in the centre. Let's carry on down here, down this colourful looking street. I mean, I know I'm going to state the obvious here, but there's so many Irish pubs. It's like Irish pub, Irish pub, Irish pub, Irish pub. I don't know if I've seen more Irish pubs in Dublin or more G-Wagons in Yerevan, Armenia's capital. but it's up for debate, I'll tell you that. Tell you what, I'm gonna try and loan the money to buy a street somewhere in my hometown. I'm gonna make it as lively as this. I suppose Manchester's probably a bit like this. I don't go out, so I don't really see it, to be honest. Like I've never really been in Manchester on a Saturday night. I'm now in Dublin on a Saturday night. Some guy getting nicked. There's horse and carts. There's people staring at me. Right, what I've done now is something that I always seem to do, and something that I did this morning, which is not think about how much time I've got left to get somewhere, and then immediately I think, oh, sorry mate. And then I immediately think, whoa, I actually need to be back at the airport. I'm an idiot. But I did it this morning. Sat around working, bang, got that flight. Woke up at 6:30 this morning thinking, what am I doing this morning? What am I doing today? Oh, got a flight to Ireland. Right, well, that was short-lived.